Hey Capricorn, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly message for August 2019. We are using Morgan Greer Tarot for your message this month. We are also using 4 oracle decks. So I pulled one card from each of those decks. We'll get to those nearer the end of the reading. And these 4 cards down here on the table are potential representations for each week of the month, but certainly take the totality of the message. And of course we have your card from the bottom of the deck, which is the theme running through the month for you, and you have the Hermit. Oh, seeking enlightenment. Not even really seeking it. I feel like you're shining your enlightenment. This is a great time for it. In fact, I feel, Capricorn, as I tune into the energy, like you are beaming with this enlightened energy, and you feel quite inspired to share it. So, I also feel, I've said this before in some of your readings, that you are so adept at being sovereign to your own self. And you can share and share and share and almost never feel depleted from the sharing, because you are so grounded into your beautiful light. It takes a lot to drain a Capricorn. So you are definitely shining your soul light at this time. You have more to share than ever before, and you're doing it graciously, generously. All right, let's take a look at your first card and how it relates to the Hermit. Potentially the first week of August for you. You have the 6 of Cups. Very nice. I love this card. It's such a joyful card. It's as joyful to me as the 4 of Wands, which is the happiest in the minor suits of tarot. But the 6 of Cups is a soulmate card, and this displays exactly what I'm saying about how it's so hard for a Capricorn to get drained, because they are quite literally their own best soulmate. They're very good at staying in touch. You are all very good at staying in touch with your heart space, and you know when to take the time out and replenish, restore, revitalize yourself. You also don't compromise that either. You don't let yourself get talked out of that, which is a great quality. So the 6 of Cups shows up, and it has a strong connection for me in tarot to the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some sort of karmic cycle unfolding for you at this time. So your energy is aligning with other energy that feels a bit uncommon, maybe even rare to you at this time, and you want to explore that. You want to truly indulge in that at this time, so go for it. The 6 of Cups is also a card of the soul self gifting the earthly self. It's how I've always seen it. The Bonefire Tarot deck taught me that message. The way the artwork is done in that card really did teach me that message through intuitively reading the cards. But this is how we give to our own selves, so we come back around to being our own best soulmate. We could all take a page from Capricorn on this one. The rest of the zodiac could. It's something that you have mastery with, and it's something that you are savoring in this first week. So let's take a look at your second week. You have the High Priestess. Ooh, wonderful. Amplified, super amplified intuitive gifts, however they come for you, whether you're an empath, whether you are clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient, however that comes for you. It's strong. Most folks have a primary intuitive gift and a secondary intuitive gift. I've never quite found that with Capricorn people. They seem to have all the gifts equally. So you're going to be amped up on your intuitive gifts this week. So definitely use that wherever seems appropriate. I have a feeling here as I'm looking at this card, and with the Hermit, we've got 2 major arcana cards here together. These 2 are an amazing combination. So you have this beautiful soul light that you are generously sharing, shining for your own self and the benefit of others, of course. And then you have these magnified intuitive gifts this week. And I have a sense that on a very personal level for you in this second week of August, that something comes to light for you in your intuition. And I feel that it's something that you've been knocking around for a while in a mental process, but also in your heart space. It's in your goals, dreams, desires. It's in your manifestation. And I sensed in this week that you receive a download of enlightenment from the universe, from all that is. You have quite the wow moment with your own self, and it gives you a direction for something. And it's a direction you perhaps had not considered before. And it's not necessarily something to share with other people, because another message of the High Priestess is discretion. You ever want to tell anyone a secret, you can tell the High Priestess, because she won't breathe a word of it to anyone. But that's just the energy of it. This is something that occurs to you in a very big way, and if you're going to share it at all, it's really wise for you to share it with an individual that has a similar a similar appreciation for the sacredness of the information. So consider that. Third week, potentially you have, Ace of Pentacles, moving through the gateway, stepping across yet another threshold into new experiences. Aces, as you know, they're new beginnings, they're fresh starts, and whatever this enlightenment is for you, and how it comes into alignment with you is something you want to take across this new threshold. The Ace of Pentacles is new, fresh opportunity. It's abundance, fertility, harvest as well. And it's a very grounded energy, so that'll feel wonderful to you, Capricorn. You love all things grounded. They must feel stable to you. There's a lot of stability here. And this is you feeling stable within your own self and wanting to cross that threshold, because that feels a little bit like a leap of faith to you in some, again, rare and uncommon energy that is full of excitement and anticipation for you at this time. So boldly step across that threshold in your third week. Then you have your fourth week, you have the Fool. How beautiful is that? Because that's what's on the other side. It's yet another leap of faith that feels exciting to you. My feeling here is that there's a great heart opening, and it started here in your first and second week of August. And then, of course, it's supported by the theme in the Hermit, by shining your light, being your own enlightenment there. The Fool is almost always ready to step off a cliff, unconcerned with consequences, supposedly being a novice, supposedly, a real newbie who doesn't know much. But in tarot, the Fool is often considered the first card. At times, though, the Fool is considered the last card of the major arcana, which means that the Fool has behind him all the experience of every single card that came before. So, is he really a newbie? Is he really a novice? Is he really untried? Another thing that I draw attention to in this card and in this deck, because of the way the artwork is done, is that you have this white rose. This white rose appears on the Death card. The Death card is all about mystery and simultaneous endings and beginnings, and it's the promise of new life as well. So as one thing ebbs away, another thing arrives, flows in, right? Also, the Fool, while traveling lightly, is still prepared. Does a novice really do that? Does a newbie really do that? What we can do is embrace the enthusiasm of the Fool on the other side of this gateway, this threshold, and take that leap of faith. We don't necessarily have to look before we leap, because we do have a ton of experience already. And we also have all of this magnified, amplified, intuitive gifting going on at this time. So our senses are serving us very well. And our enlightenment carries all of our wisdom and experience. So we have a lot to bring to the other side of this threshold. And while we're greeting new experiences here, we don't feel untried and we don't feel unprepared. What a lovely reading, Capricorn. Let's move into the Oracle cards for you. The first is coming from the Indigo Angels Oracle deck. I simply asked what they wanted to share with you in terms of information for the month of August, and you get Explore. Now there's a lovely alignment, wouldn't you say? You're going to step through that gateway, cross this bridge, and take a leap of faith. Can I go with you? I'm going with you. That's wonderful. Explore, yeah. And explore with your intuitive senses as well. All right, the next card comes from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, and I asked the guides and angels for a love and romance message for those of you who would be interested in that. And your card is, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Yeah. Here it is right here in the Six of Cups. Share with your beloved. Share with your potential beloved. Keep your heart open. Be supportive. Very sweet message. It's giving and receiving right there, and it's beautiful. All right, next card comes from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, and this deck was asked to the guides and angels what they wanted to share about this leg of the spiritual journey for Capricorn at this time, and you have narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Yeah, this is a card all about presence. Certainly it's exciting to walk through that gateway, to cross that threshold, to explore what's on the other side, and to take the leap of faith. This card is encouraging you to stay very present, savor the experience. You don't have to do this quickly or with speed, just with cherishing the preciousness of the experience. Ground that into your enlightenment. Last card comes from, oh my gosh, the most beautiful oracle deck I've seen in a while. It's brand new to me, but it's called the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. And I asked the angels and ancestors to share a message with you for August, and you have Druid. Hold the space. Yeah, wow, that really does fit beautifully here. If it's a narrow pathway, it's telling you don't rush, definitely savor, hold that space, hold that presence as you go through these experiences. I feel a strong connection here between you and another individual, and there's something really sacred in that connection. So you definitely want to be savoring and cherishing what's unfolding in this journey. It's very fulfilling to you in an unexpected, uncommon, and rare way. Beautiful. Capricorn, there's your reading for August. Thank you so much for watching. Again, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. It'll give you the full picture of the energy atmosphere in the month of August for you. Leave a comment here on the channel if you're guided. Have a beautiful month. And don't forget to check out the daily readings as well. Blessings, love, joy, happiness to each and every one of you. Bye for now.